Hello everyone, so this is the summary of the poem Holy Thursday by William Blake. So these are the important points. This poem was published in the poetry collection Songs of Innocence. This poem with the same title was also published in the poetry collection Songs of Experience. In this poem, the poet talks about a ceremony that takes place on Ascension Day, Holy Thursday. Holy Thursday is celebrated to remember Jesus Christ, who was crucified on this day when he was betrayed by his close friend. On this day, orphans from charity schools go to St. Paul's Cathedral where they show their respect to God and to the people who offer charity to them. This poem reflects the misery of the poor children. The poet is critical of the negligence of these poor and orphan children who have to depend upon the charity at a time when England was growing prosperous. So, this is the text of the poem. It was on a holy Thursday, their innocent faces clean, the children walking two and two in red, blue, and green. Grey headed beadles walked before with wands as white as snow, till into high dome of pearls they like Thames waters flow. So, when the poem opens, the poet describes the charity school children of London going to St. Paul's Cathedral on Holy Thursday. Their innocent faces were clean, and they wore bright, shiny clothes in red, blue, and green color. They enter the church in a strict order, walking two and two, following their grey haired old wardens who act as their guardians. These wardens are carrying white walking sticks. The entire crowd of these children and their officials enter the church like the way river Thames flow. Oh, what a multitude they seemed, these flowers of London town. Seated in companies, they sit with radiance all their own. The hum of multitudes was there, but multitudes of lambs, thousands of little boys and girls raising their innocent hands. So, in these lines, poet compares these innocent children with the flowers of London. He contrasts the innocence of these children with the superficial attitude of their charity officials who want to get benefited by showcasing the misery of these children. The poet knows that the charm and the beauty of these children has a short life like a flower, and soon they will have to go back to their miserable condition. They sit in the groups and their faces look bright. These children start singing together and they look as innocent as lambs. They are singing prayers in praise of God. So when they sing, their voices sound like a powerful wind. Now, like a mighty wind, they raise to heaven the voice of song, or like harmonious thunderings, the seats of heaven among. Beneath them sit the aged man, wise guardians of the poor. Then cherish pity, lest you drive an angel from your door. So, in these lines, poet says that it seems as if the angels are singing together in heaven when these children are singing, and their guardians are sitting below them. So, in the next lines, poet urges the readers to feel pity, sympathy for these children, and not doing so means that the readers are turning away from the angels without recognizing their true identity. And here the poem ends.